Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.
Welcome to Market Survey, your weekly window into the cost of everyday goods that shape our daily lives. In recent times, the rising cost of food items has continued to affect homes and kitchens across the country. Today, we turn our attention to groundnut oil, a major cooking ingredient used in households, restaurants, and food businesses. Whether for frying, sauce making, or everyday meals, groundnut oil remains a staple in almost every kitchen. On this edition of Market Survey, we'll find out the current prices of groundnut oil, the reasons behind the changes, and how traders are coping with the new reality. So come with me, let's get to know the current prices. How groundnut oil be for market now? The prices, how the overall price?
Okay, for now, groundnut oil dey okay for now. But we still want to make the thing come down past like this.
So how much na they carry jerry can? How much they measure?
Before we dey buy 42, but now at least the thing still good now. We dey buy 39, 38.
Okay.
So for now the thing dey less. So we want make it come down.
So how much na they measure? Like all this one bottle 5 liters. How much na?
Okay, those bottles now we dey sell 2,1 before. Okay. But now we dey sell 1,900, 2,000. Okay. But we want make it come down.
Then all these 5 liters.
Okay, as this one be now, we dey sell level 5 to 12,000, but now we dey sell 10,000.
Okay, now you want me the price come down? Like how much if you say that if they sell now, this everybody will afford?
At least this one now go be 5,000. Go dey okay. Go be 5,000. Why that one now fit be 1,000 or 900? Go dey okay.
So but now the price don't come down small, boy.
It come down small, but it still dey high side.
Compared to the beginning of this year and now, how much they sell before the gallon?
No, before now, early this year, yes. It dey pass like this. Okay. But everything dey okay now, even rice. But we want make it come down, so that everybody will feel they buy.
So now even people will come they buy, customer will come they buy. They see they complain, say it's still there on the high side. Even
they say they complain. You know, say we human being, even if this one enter 1,000, they will still want make it come down. But at least we want make it come down. Even we where they go market, they go buy, so that we will feel see they buy.
Season now we dey for groundnut oil.
Not be the season, sure, but the thing dey okay. Not say this Christmas period, it dey there, but now the thing come down. So we just thank God.
So but this Christmas period, so compared to last Christmas period, difference?
Big difference. Yeah. Big difference. The thing come down.
So like how much did you take come off for money when I take the seller?
A big go. As of last year, I think we dey sell that bottle 2,2. But now at least we even sell 1,800 and we'll still make am. So the thing come down.
The price is balanced. I can see everything come down a bit.
So how much na pay they carry groundnut oil before for gallon?
Before we dey carry for 52, 53. Very soon it enter 40, 49 and some change. But as right now we are buying that is 47, 700.
Now to the buy.
Of course.
So how much na they measure for different bottles?
We are selling 200 by 2,000 by bottle 1,800.
The bottle 1,800 last.
Of course.
So how much na they sell that bottle before?
the time we dey buy 52 50 something, we dey sell that bottle 22 23. As of now, since the price don come down a bit, we still reduce the price.
So now the season of groundnut oil dey so like this.
Of course, every festival period, groundnut oil must follow.
So during this season, suppose come down.
Maybe before December, if it come down.
But no. Money I think they buy am before and now, how much you think say don top am, be don reduce am?
Well, just a little bit, about 1,000 plus.
Okay, the price is where it dey now. Now a very fair price, or you feel say they fit still reduce the price?
I believe in God. There is nothing God cannot do. To me, I feel say they will reduce the price.
So they don't reduce the price. Like how much if you say they sell gallon and measuring bottles?
Depends. For example, now if they schedule the price, say for example, is a gallon is 35,000. We marketing will be selling at least 1,500, 1,400. It reduce from 2,000 to 1,500. Is that not reduced?
But now customers wey come dey buy, they see they complain say the price still dey high.
Of course, none of them is complaining.
This one is 2,000. Why this bigger one is 4,000? Okay. That is how we are selling it now.
How much did they sell am before?
Before we sell it 2,244 before, okay. But now 2,000, 4,000.
Okay. So no smaller one for this one.
Yes, we have smaller one, but I don't have that one now.
Okay.
Let me say it's probably like this.
Yes.
We sell it 1,000. Why this red oil is 900, then the full can of it is 1,800.
So the 4 liters, 5 liters, how much they sell them?
This is Kings. From now to 6 months time, it will be like this. It will not sleep.
Okay.
So I'm selling it 13,500. Okay. Like before, we always buy that time 46,500, 45,500, but now it dropped a little.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So now you feel saying that the season of groundnut oil with this?
Yes, now because this is the season of Christmas. Sometime like last year, it is higher than this, but this year, due to how things. The commodity is very high, but by surprisingly now, things is getting down gradually. That is why the groundnut dropped more than the higher price of last year. Do you understand? So let me just say it like this: things in the market drop a little down how it is before. In this previous time now, let me say in this time, I don't know from now till on the first week, second week, I don't know how it will be. But as for now, it dropped a little.
So even with the price, say the thing don't drop. If you say the thing supposed to still drop past the weight?
It's supposed to drop because there is no money in the country now. It's supposed to drop more than how it is before. Because the money, our money now is no more value again. Do you understand? So we expect it to drop more than this.
Like now, if you want to say how much should people be buying it, how much now what they buy and now say if you want me to drop, finish.
At least, as for this Kings, the bigger can of it or the bigger jerrycan of it. Yes. Which is about the 25 liter or 30 liter, yes. At least supposed to be that kind 40,000 or 45. Do you understand? Or 35 at least. Poor man can be able to buy. Do you understand?
What about the bottles? Like how much if you say they're very fair to sell them?
It's supposed to be at least 1.5 or 1.2. At least it will be better. Do you understand? because everybody cannot afford this 2,000 naira. When some people will come, they will say, "Madam, do you have smaller of it? Do you have chassis bottle? Do you have half bottle?" Yeah. So I don't. When they come, I will say, "No, I don't have it." So when the person will stand, he said, "I don't have the money. Okay, let me go." Then the person will left.
For now, the groundnut don't still drop small. You don't still drop small.
How much na person dey carry jerrycan?
Jerrycan before na 46 wey they buy now. Before, but then na 39. Now na 39. Before na 46. Yes.
How you measure the groundnut oil?
Can na 2,000.
Okay.
For the can.
What about the small bottle Chelsea?
The small one Chelsea 500. Before they sell 700. And the other one 1,000. The small can. Now be the price. This season, they ship this season. Especially if we enter December, they go enter they come that way.
So from the beginning of this year, how much na person dey sell am?
Beginning of this year, we dey sell 2,500
for bottle.
For this bottle, yes. We dey sell 2,500. So you can see come that to 2,200, but now na 2,000.
So how much na you carry what this 4 liters?
4 liters, 12,000 for 4 liters. Now, yes.
What did you carry before?
Before you go the year 18 for 4 liters.
So that means I don't really come down.
Yeah, it don't come down, yes.
So now it doesn't come down again. Customers they see the current, see the thing still on the high side.
Make them see drop am. Make them see bring the price come down.
As we've heard from sellers, groundnut oil continue to play a major role in household cooking, but its rising cost is making many families adjust their spendings and consumption habits. Traders are also facing challenges from high transport costs to unstable supply. Still, many remain hopeful that prices will become more stable in the coming weeks, making groundnut oil more affordable for homes and businesses. So we've come to the end of today's edition on Market Survey, and we looked at the prices of groundnut oil to know if the prices have increased or if they've reduced. But overall, it shows that the prices is now fair in the market as opposed to how it was being sold before. And that's it on today's edition of Market Survey. I am Stephanie Notoriuwa. Thank you so much for staying tuned.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.
ITV, certainly the best.
This is Anegbete community, situated in Isako Central Local Government Area of Edo State. It is an agrarian community with united people that promotes unity and oneness for peaceful coexistence. The inhabitants of the community migrated from Benin, the cradle of black civilization, a kingdom where king is truly king. The ancestors of Anegbete saw that age was the main determinant of leadership in the rural setting, and the eldest man in the settlement was regarded as the leader who presided over meetings, and his authority is held in high esteem. To further strengthen this unique system of leadership, age group evolved in Anegbete. Anegbete, age group is categorized into two, that is, the common and the noble. Anegbete is rich in cultural heritage, as the community at noon saw the commitment of the festival with the first set roll out in beauty colors to showcase their might and strength, indicating their feet and ready for the responsibilities behold on them. The streets in the community with a feed up of young men and women adorned with the festival. Later, the royal family takes the stage as their children fight out royally and work in the community to showcase their might and fitness.
My leader. This is Aqua Game, a popular game in Africa played by our ancestors to entertain themselves after each day of farming. It is also relevant in our coronation in Africa. It is a sport and indeed very interesting, as every seed had a role in the game. Playtime is 45 minutes per set. There is no age limit as long as you can spin aqua seed. Ayo or aqua game, known as the game of intellectual. This game requires a lot of mathematical skills. Aqua game is played with carved wooden box containing 12 holes.
the man went out to bring in thugs to come and beat her.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, do you think women would have seen that and still want to speak?
Really, we're talking that's about. That's what I said. So when they bullied her,
Yeah.
if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shrebi and something.
Party.
You have to be
They
smart.
can't sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them up or dragging on both sides, you cannot you cannot breathe. And these women would stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
A lovely afternoon to you. Welcome to your very, very weekly exciting current affairs program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. My name is Ego Sagmalao, and today's program promises to be educative, exciting, and of course, illuminating. I must tell you, a lot is happening in Nigeria, and we have very, very distinguished personalities that we have invited to the studio today to help us dissect the topic. The topic that we are looking at, we're looking at governance, we're looking at democracy, we're looking at insecurity, is encompassed because it is believed that these three factors are responsible for the very, very undoing of a supposedly great nation like Nigeria. My guest will do justice to this topic. I have with me Bishop Lucky Omonabiese, a very, very great man of God and analyst of repute. Nice to have you with us today. We also have with us in the studio a former governorship candidate in Edo State. We're talking about Dr. Bishop Akalame, a chartered accountant? Okay, chartered forensic accountant. So, nice to have you with us today.
Thank you very much, my good friend.
Okay, so, like I said, these three factors, very crucial because Nigeria need to get it right. When we look at what happened in Benin Republic just a few days ago, there was an attempted coup d'etat, but the intervention of Nigeria helped to thwart that attempt. And the president of Benin Republic is grateful for that. He's still the president. That is the demonstration of giant of Africa. But Nigeria is able to do that in Benin. There's a lot of problems at home. Insecurity. Some places are even saying, is democracy working in Nigeria? Because so many West African countries now having problems. A coup d'etat here and there. Democracy is a system of government that involves the people. Is it working for Nigeria? Do we need to modify it? We'll be looking at all of that today. We'll start with Dr. Bishop Akalame, who is a chartered forensic accountant and a former governorship candidate. You said the ball rolling.
Thank you very much. You see, the three issues we are discussing this afternoon are very crucial. They are interconnected as they serve as pillar to the growth and development of every nation. Now, when governance is weak, it leads to increase in insecurity. And when there's increase in insecurity, democracy suffers. And of course, that is what we are experiencing today in Nigeria. Check around you today. A lot of things are not going well. Let's start with education. Because show me a nation that is not growing, then I will show you a nation that has never paid attention to education.
Okay.
Because everything we need today for better life is a product of education. If you're riding a vehicle, a very good one for that matter, you should know that it's a product of education. Where today we speak to the people and they listen. These are products of education. So if a nation wants to grow, first of all, the country has to prioritize the needs and fund education. But that is not the case. That today, you see students who graduated from mechanical engineering, students who read electrical engineering. When they graduate, if you don't give them a job, they remain in abject penury. Because the facilities, the physical and the mental infrastructure needed to mold these students are not just there. Government has not been able to pay attention to that area. That's why today you have a lot of graduates still roaming the street, no job. They now feel that the only way they can find greener pasture is to migrate out of the country. Just go outside the country. You see Nigeria, you see, it appears as if Nigeria is in another country. That will tell you how bad the economy of this country is. Go away with that. Today, let's come to electricity. If you don't take your money to go and look for solar, you cannot have access to electricity. You can't make use of it. We even pay for services that we don't enjoy. These are the weakness of governance. Then you come to the insecurity. If you have good governance, you should sleep. Open your doors. Park your car outside. You wake up, you still meet your car there. But try it, park your car outside, go and sleep, lock your gate. You will not find it in the following day morning. Now, it has gone to a point that when you are driving now, you are looking, you have to be watching people. The other time, I just drove to a park where I was pressed. I said, let me just come out and urinate. As I was taking care of myself, my the other eye was looking at my vehicle. Anybody that is passing was a suspect. Yes. That is the country we are today. Okay. Anywhere you are holding your pocket. You are holding your purse with like the keeper because we are suspecting ourselves. We are going to that level. If you have an appointment from Benin here to Lagos, your heart will be here until you are in Lagos. If you are traveling to Abuja by road, your heart will be here until you are there. Even when you are inside the city, these are the weakness of what? Of governance. Then our democracy suffers. People now lost trust in our democracy. Why do I have to go to the field to vote for people who cannot guarantee my security? Why do I have to go to the field to vote for people who cannot provide pipe-borne water for me? Why can I go to the field to vote for people who cannot give my children job to do? Why can I go to the field to vote for people who cannot secure my life and make life easy for me? Today there's inflation everywhere. You can't buy anything. Our money is devaluing every day, reducing in value. The naira is becoming like the I don't know how would I call it. Those days there was one Africa that if you want to buy anything, you can even a time will come. Zimbabwe like the Zimbabwe dollar. A time will now come. You want to buy pure water, you have to accept naira. In the Ghana must go to buy such a pure water. That is the level of.
We don't hope it doesn't come to that.
We are praying.
We hope it doesn't come to that.
We are praying because when you pray without action, that is why you say the Bible say, watch and pray. Because when you just pray, you don't watch, you cannot get a result. It's as if we're not working. We're not working. Something is not just working. The country is not just working. This has led to political apathy. You are daring somebody to come and vote for you. Even when they know you have the mental asset to work, they will say, money. That is what we have to.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bishop Akalame. We'll come back to you. Bishop Lucky Omalabiese. Yes. Recently, we watched a clip and you were there. You were among the protesters at Iyowa in Ovia Northeast local government area of Edo State. You and so many residents protested against kidnapping and all of that. Now, looking at the topic, governance, democracy, security, do you think that the political class, the political elite, those who are in charge of governance, do you think they are getting it right?
The answer is no.
Okay.
The reason is that they does not care about the citizen. They are just about their self, their family, their cousin, whatever. And the reason why this thing is happening that we, the mass, contributed to it. We should be able to have our decision. This is what I want. But the masses have no decision. Nigerians have no decision. They have got to get to a level that if you give me fish, I'm your own. Don't give me fish, I'm not your own. And this started years ago. It have got to a point that now become part of our lifestyle and our system. And the political class are have the advantage of it, using it against us. Until we come to the sense and say, this is what we want, that is when we can get this done. The economic security. Security is a major problem in this country. They have spent 20 years in this country. And the Civil War was over up to 20 years before it finished. Now, what's happened? People are following it. People are using it to do business. It's a business. People are dealing with it. If you arrest some of these bad boys, they'll say, I have Oga. Who is your Oga? You say, you don't know. You don't know where it come from. They'll say, I have Oga looking for a certain man. Who is the certain man? Now, when you took the guy to the police station, before he is released, because he come from above, then the people in power and the people that are carrying out this evil, most of them are working hand to hand. Until that is addressed, we cannot overcome it. Then number 3, concerning education. Education is a primary foundation for any nation to drive. Why it's not driving is that Nigeria has education as a scam. Why? Because of when they finish from school, no employment, no job, nothing is working. And they forgot that a lot of people say government cannot employ everybody.
That's correct.
It's not going to work in any way in the world. You that study engineering, get the practical. In case the theory fail, use the practical.
To survive.
To survive. Because we are got to a point that if you don't understand this dimension, you will think that no government can employ everybody. Give room for a private sector. A large company owner, small scale company owner, bring it to the board, let them work together and succeed. Therefore, let me go to my state, Edo State. Our state is having a very big problem because tribalism have entered the state. I am a Benima, I am an Ishama, I am an Esakoma. If an Ishama is a governor, is really the state as a governor, everybody in the cabinet are 190% Isha. If you are not over your you won't get there. But you are son, you can't deliver yourself, you are not speaking that over your you won't get there. Then if Doma enter, if you are not saying you won't get there. Until that is off, and come together and say we are all Edo-lite, let us work for the betterment of the Edo state. This problem will never solve. You can look at, if you look at this present government now, the present government on ground, if you watch it carefully, 80% of people are in his cabinet are 100% Nishan people. Why the Benis are shouting, the Edo South, we have been marginalized. The Esako are shouting. Now, when Esako Maita, now the same thing repeat the word, he said, all this started right from the time of due respect to Adamu Shomole. All this is started. Our brother, former governor Baseki, continue. He come now, it's okay, it's my people. Until we have to come to it and say, no, we are all from Edo. We are all in this state together. Let us work to secure the state, empower security and the local vigilante. Involve, so local vigilante, this what do you call it? Bring out state police. Then this thing will be solved because the state police, the people in this state, they know the look and cunning. That we stop helping ourselves. When we come and protest that day, no need DG. We are landlord. The DG of Ijowa will know that protest. We are landlord. Now, after we meet with the commissioner of police, he told us what to do. We now empower the local vigilante. Call them because they are dwelling among us.
Yes.
They empower them. Now they have helped us at least 90% count the situation.
Yeah.
But they understand the bush more than those that came from outside. But if we are dependent on this our Nigeria police force, they cannot do much. But the Colombian vigilante was able to help us to count all the situations, all the area. No look of corner, understand the valley and the moat and everything in that area where they will pass and all. Now we are 90% having peace. And I told my friend, I said, we will continue with this local vigilante. until government are ready, because we cannot trust them because they are not just ready.
Thank you very much, Bishop Lord Kambona-Biese. Well, I must admit that the comments of my guests, they are very personal opinion expressed on the program, not a reflection of ITV. And we must also say that, yes, it is believed that democracy is supposed to be the best form of governance. We just hope that the scenario in Nigeria is gotten right, so that people can trust government, trust the political elite. Once you are voted in, you should be able to deliver. No tribalism, not about your ethnic group, no. So we do not have statistics of the exact persons in the Edo State government, but I think my guest just spoke generally. We can always be advised. So that's the program. Is still on. 60 Minutes Nigeria will allow members of the public to contribute to this program later on, so that you can also comment. How do we strengthen governance? Because if governance is well carried out, then people will have more confidence in democracy, which has produced the set of leaders that we have now occupying public offices. And it is believed that when governance is strengthened, governance is effective, then insecurity will be tackled. We'll continue after this break. Yeah, this is the festive period, the Yuletide. And of course, you know what happens around this time. Okay, the program is 60 Minutes Nigeria. Dr. Akalame, yes, you gave us your opening remarks and you were able to talk about the governance, talk about democracy, because you also understand what it means when you said apathy. So, how can governance be strengthened so that that apathy can be removed? Apathy in terms of people having confidence in the electoral system, who have confidence in this system of government, democracy. So, how can governance be strengthened?
Thank you.
Okay.
What I've perceived so far in Nigeria is that we have politics without character.
Okay.
We have men who occupy political offices without character. We have so many of them who occupy political offices without integrity. Integrity is what makes a man.
Okay.
Sometimes that is how I value people. It's not your bank account.
Okay.
So even though you have all the money and you lack integrity, you can't be my friend. I watch you. Yeah. Because the ability to harmonize action with words is what makes you a man.
Yeah.
How many men can tell you A in the morning, and you see them in the afternoon, they tell you A. In the evening, when you see them, they just tell you what A. When they wake up, they see the men what? They say what? A.
Very
These are men.
Very
These are men. Very few.
Nigerians.
Very few. So that's why sometimes there are people you will discuss with. You harmonize. There is a consensus addendum. But when you get home, you are happy that you have compromised. There's an agreement. There's meeting of minds. Not only before you get to, he has already changed his mind. These are the kind of people, the character we have in politics in Nigeria today. How on earth will you go to the villages? You look at all these mamas then. Look at also our fathers who are even above 70, 60. You look at them in the faces and tell them that you are bringing heaven to their village. Just because you want to take their vote. You make all these promises, and after the election, the mandate will be given to you, then you go back, your number is no longer reachable. No, these are the things we say. That you are looking for their vote, you kneel down. You are looking for their vote, you call them your mother. You are looking for their vote, you call them your fathers. Now you have won the election. All the promises you made to them, you are failing in the promises. They are not begging to see you, as if the office you occupy is your own personal office.
But yeah, that reminds me, I must quickly interject, Dr. Akalame, because this is actually the situation in Nigeria. Most politicians, most public office holders, they see the offices, the public offices, as if it is their personal property. You see a governor using state resources without accountability. Using, okay, a governor can just say, a governor of any state, I'm not particular, can just say, I donate 50 million, as if it is his money. A governor can just say, I donate this or I award this. You know, why do politicians in Nigeria, why do they see public offices as if it is their own? They use the state resource, state funds, state money as if it's their money. Maybe you want to throw more.
Yeah, that is the weakness of the system.
Yes.
We don't have a very strong structure that regulates all these things. See, it just go back to what I was telling you. Once you give them the matter, maybe as a member of House of Assembly, or as a maybe a senator or maybe a governor, once you enter the office, the attitude will change as if I have been looking for this job for a very long time. It is my CV. I went to school. I came. I've been looking for the job now. The job has been given to me. Or it's my establishment. I established it. It took me effort, sweat to establish this company. This is my company. Then you have to stand and start behaving as if the office is yours. That is what we are having here. Then the public fund, they forgot that the fund you are seeing there is public fund, but they trusted in you. That at any point in time, you must account for this public patrimony. It's a trust given to you. It is not because you are the best. It is because the people feel that all of us cannot be in the House of Assembly. So one person has to go and represent us. You are a representative of the people. So you are accountable to the people. Any policy decision you are taking have to be with what the people think. That is why in democracy, public opinion matters. If you are taking any public, any policy, you are making any policy decision, and the public say no, you have to backpedal. That is what Goodluck Jonathan was doing. Sometimes we make a policy, he watch the behavior of the people, the character, the behavioral pattern, then he backpedal, because know that he is not there representing himself. The people give him the mandate to represent them. But today, what do we see? People privatizing public office. People privatizing public fund. So, the question is this. Once you campaign, you make promises according to your party manifestos, what you intend to do for the people. Once you win an election, the people trust you based on your promises, and they give you that mandate. Hit the ground running. Start doing those things. I will construct road. Construct road. Make them visible, even to the blind and audible to the deaf. Yes, I will invest in both mental and physical infrastructure for education. Hit the ground running. Let people see. Make them visible. I will ensure the energy is improved upon. Now you will be giving the matter. Ensure that the people enjoy electricity. Then I will provide security for the people. Ensure the people can drive without looking at back. What is happening? So when you do this, you are strengthening governance. The people are happy. Like he just said, it is true that the number of grants we have in Nigeria today is now overwhelming, has overwhelmed the availability of job opportunities. But you see where I have a problem? Is this. If the government actually fund education, the physical infrastructure, I'm not talking about the mental infrastructure, the lecturers are there to teach. But what is needed to empower these people is not there. They only train them theoretically. Now, the business side, what you can do now, you are graduated. If nobody give you a job, how you can commercialize your profession, how you can add commercial value to your profession, how to discover the business side of your profession. If you read mechanical engineering, you don't need anybody to give you a job. If actually there's a mechanic workshop inside the campus.
But there are some graduates who read mechanical engineering. They have cars. They also take their cars to mechanics.
That is what I'm saying. That is what I am saying. That is what I'm saying. Yes. It's just like somebody who is learning computer. Yes. You go to school of computer, they teach you everything you need to know about computer, but you have never seen computer. So there's no way you can leave the school and start operating a computer. They teach you the theory, the practical. So that is what is happening. So as a mechanical engineering student who is being taught the configuration of the engine inside the classroom, you're able to come outside and see it physically. Oh, this is.
So in other words, the institutions ought to have workshops.
Workshops. When you see students, not even you spend lesser, you spend little time in the classroom. You spend more time in the workshop. You're busy.
Most universities don't have that.
That's what I'm saying. So in fact, there is no way you are a lecturer or the VC vehicle will be repaired outside the campus. There are students who are there.
That's why it's obtainable.
That's what it's supposed to. That's what it should be. So when these people, when I leave the system, they have workshop. They operate professionally, not like the roadside mechanic. But on the other side, the attitude to education on the part of the student is shocking. If school does not have a workshop as a mechanical engineering student, during holiday, why would you locate a roadside mechanic and become an apprentice? If it is 3 months, you are going to stay at home for the holiday. Learn the practical. So when you got, let me tell you something. I was in Lagos, Akoka. I went to a place. The guy has a shop. He's a mechanic, but you will never know. He does very well. There's a place you get to. In fact, when you get there, you know that education is power. Education has something to do in your life. It will just change you totally. When you go there, there is a man that will diagnose your vehicle. When he diagnoses it, he will write the fault. He will send it to another lady. The lady will now itemize those things that you want to buy. He will issue you a receipt. That receipt will be transferred to where they have those things that they will sell to you.
The operation is computerized.
It's just computerized. They will just sell to you those things. You don't need to go to, say, I'm going to Ladipo, I'm going to, what do you call it? No! The things are there. They just give you. Yes. Sir, you will come back in 30 minutes or 1 hour time. When you come, those that will fix it after this chain of this thing, they will just fix it. They will wash the car. They will pack it somewhere. They will give you a tag. They will label it. When you call, you don't pick your car. You are not owning anything. You are already paid. Education. Education. See education.
Thank you very much. We'll take a break now. And after that, Bishop Lucky Omonabiese has a lot to talk about this topic. And we'll also allow members of the public to contribute. We know you have a lot to also say for those of you who are spending your 60 minutes with us on the program. You can contribute. The phone number will be displayed, and you can make your contribution to the show. What a delight to have you on the program. 60 Minutes Nigeria, and my guests have actually fired from all cylinders. And the program is here. You can also be a part. Members of the public can contribute. Bishop Lucky Omonabiese.
Yes, sir.
Now, how can we really, these are leaders. What advice you have for them to actually know that the money they met in the treasury or government funds is not actually theirs? They must utilize it to help the people. What advice would you like to give them? Well, that's part of way of strengthening governance.
Man, what advice to them that all the campaign promises delivered. Nobody says you should not help your party people, but delivered in their promises. Let the masses have dividend of democracy. We need good road, we need good water, we need electricity, we need security. Nigerians are not lazy. We are very hardworking people. Yeah. Over the world, Nigerians are hardworking people. But because these things are not there, you are going to provide yourself light. If you're using you buy fuel. If you're using you can't buy diesel, you all those things. When you finish all this, you're already tired. And these are not there. If you can do this, then the education setup, let the government set up a standard workshop for each institution. A standard workshop. Let the people, engineering person, have the practical. If you let the economy, have the practical. If all this is done, people are not looking for a job. We can fix ourselves. After all, a man that studied agri should face the bush and have a good agri sector, mechanical, commercial agriculture, or farming, so I can make food for the people. An agricultural man should not be in the office and put on collar. It doesn't work like that. The man that studied computer should have computer facing him to do the practical. But when he finish there, if you're going to give him, he can have his own small little workshop or company to start his life. Then concerning this security, I tell you that empower our local vigilante, give them good salary. Start our local vigilante, say police, let them put to work. Then your name is not remembered by how many people you fed, it's how many construction establishment, goods road you have put, I will remember you for, not people you fed. After the so-called 8 years, if you don't do well, we won't remember you again. You will be deleted. But when you do well, we'll keep on talking about you. When he was there, when he was there, when he was there. That's what we'll be thinking of. But you know that the people they call themselves, they choose a special advisor around themselves, are the major problem of these governors, senators, people in power. Because those ones do not have good advice to give to them. Okay, now, you have set a man to be special advisor onto you on agriculture. The man does not know any village where they make farm. He will just sit in the office and say, the Nigerians are not hungry. How do you know that? You say with the special advisor on petroleum. He doesn't even know how things are working, just in the office and just saying anything. Special advisor on security. You have not gone to your area or look here. Yeah. He will just stay in the office and say, everywhere is calm.
Okay, let's just get our first caller. Good afternoon. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Benin.
Your name.
Okay, I'm Rosemary.
Okay, go on.
Hello?
Go on. Make your contribution. Okay, I think we lost that caller. You can call in, like I said, and make your contributions. You can be part of the show, really. Okay.
The special advisor should be practical people, fit workers, who go to various areas you are investing the government. Go to, if you are for agriculture, go to the village to know that what is working there, what is happening there. If you have security, go to Luku, not to Sabde Avenue, to know that we are having peace here. Yeah. Don't just stay there and say you just want to get to Ring and say all is well.
In different communities.
Yes, you know what is going on. Without that, you cannot give the governor good standard report.
Okay, thank you very much. Doctor, okay, we have another caller on the program. Good afternoon. Your name, where are you calling from?
Good afternoon.
Your name, where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Ebo Sele of Isho Esquire.
Go on, barrister.
Yeah, so I want to commend the judge to there. They have really judged well with the topic.
Thank you very much.
I think it's fine. And I think it's also unfortunate that Nigeria can leave, we can send our aircraft to Benin Republic to go and quench coup plot. We can have our National Assembly that has always been sleeping. They were able to see approve that Mr. President should also send troops to Benin Republic to help them calm the situation because of the coup plot. Meanwhile, Nigerians are dying every day. Nigerians are being kidnapped. Bandits are killing people. Nigerian farmers cannot go to the farm. Yet you have not been able to do anything about it. But you are thinking, or you are already helping another country. It's really unfortunate. That's the truth. It's unfortunate, and this should not be encouraged at all. It should not be applauded by anybody. It's really unfortunate that we are having insecurity in our country. Our president has not been able to tackle the insecurity problem that we have in this country. Yes, he's busy taking care of all people, which means that the government is actually complacent. Because if the government don't have a hand in the insecurity in this country, then I wonder why the president has not been fit ever since to ensure that he deploy military to enter our forest to flush out the terrorists that are busy disturbing the nation. When Nigerians cannot even travel again because of insecurity, it's very unfortunate. I think the government should have a rethink. What they should think first is Nigeria. Take care of Nigeria before you start taking of people outside. Okay. So I want to commend you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very
much. Thank you. In short, Barrister has just made very, very wonderful comments. I must tell you, it's just like you are feeding outsiders and your children are hungry. And that's what he's saying. Yes, so, Mr. President, it's good to be your brother's keeper, but take care of us. Take care of your people first.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have another caller. Good afternoon. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Advocate. I'm calling from Igwebe.
Okay, Advocate from Igwebe. Thank you for being a part of the program. Make your position known.
You see, they have squeezed people, the leaders of this country. Do you know why they went to Benin Republic to quit? They take that as a priority? Because they knew quite all right that if it could begin to escalate from one country to another in West Africa, they themselves will also be shaking. That is why they have to prioritize that one. So the one that is happening here, they are less concerned. That is what concerns them because they don't want to leave power.
With you that they are less concerned. They are also doing their best. Maybe their best need to be improved. Okay, we just lost Advocate. Oh, Advocate from Igwebe. Okay, thank you very much. Let me quickly make this comment so that Dr. Akalame and our viewers out there can contribute. Now, have you observed in Benin City, the capital of Edo State, whenever anybody is about to build in any community, before you know what's going on, boys are already with you.
Yes.
They know the day you are there. They know immediately you step into that land. They know that you want to start digging foundation. They are there to ask you for money. The question is, if our youth leaders known as Okaigele in Benin City know how to monitor builders or know how to monitor people who want to build without any form of communication, they have a way of carrying out their own communication. They know immediately you enter that land. Why can't we use that same system, that same strategy to police our communities, to ensure that if there's a stranger in any of our community, action is taken? Dr. Akelem, before you talk on that, let's just get this caller. Good afternoon. Hello. Your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, it's Advocate.
Okay, we lost your call. Please, just make it as brief as possible. Thank you.
Yes, I have almost rounded up. What I want you to know is that they have to give that one a priority because that one concerns them directly. They want to consolidate their position. They don't want to live there. So they are more concerned with that one than the one that is happening here. You can see the supersonic speed at which they are attended to that one. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, quick one, Dr. Akalame.
Yeah. There are limitations.
Okay.
That is why we, on my own, I want to appeal to the governor of Edo State to empower our local vigilante, empower them, and then legalize the kind of weapon they use. Because if you're in your community, you cannot make use of a weapon that is not legalized. Because if you are being caught, you treat you the same way they will treat that kidnapper. So you must, the community must work in harmony with the commissioner of police, with the approval of the governor, empowering those local vigilante. I know there was a time before the election that some weapons were withdrawn from the vigilante. And I also want to appeal again to the governor to ensure that these vigilante are empowered.
Okay, you continue, but let's take this caller. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon.
Your name, where are you calling from?
First time, former staff of Radio. I'm very happy to hear this kind of comment. The important thing is that they don't know that there is sponsor. Even concerning the Boko Haram, concerning the oil money, concerning the plane that is landed in the mistake in the Burkina Faso. This is a terrible. What is happening? Are we in the state of quagmire? I don't even know how to qualify Nigeria. Once I talk to me, how can we go in that? Please, I love the way you laugh.
Thank you very much. Well, it is we are optimistic that the leaders will get it right and Nigeria will be taken out of the doldrum and catapulted into very enviable position in the Committee of Nations. We have another caller. Good afternoon. Your name, where are you calling from?
My name is Akere.
Calling from where?
I'm playing for Benin.
Okay, go on.
The issue we are having in this country is three big problems. Number one, corruption. Number two, nepotism. Number three, tribalism. Until we sacrifice all these three aspects, we will not go anywhere. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. You just summed it up. He said corruption, he said nepotism, he said tribalism, that these are some of the very, very negative factors diminishing whatever any government is doing. Until they remove these factors, we can't see a good government. That's what he's saying. We have another caller. Good afternoon. Your name, where are you calling from?
Thank you very much, sir. My name is Pastor Mod. I want to commend the clergymen there.
Thank you.
There's one thing I want to let you people know. Whether in Nigeria, in Burkina Faso, wherever they are planning coup, they make it secret. Sometimes they succeed, sometimes they fail. If we want to tackle insurgency, we should not start announcing it. Whatever our strategy is, let it, the security men keep it within themselves. In Benin language, so they keep it within themselves.
Yes.
The America has promised coming to Nigeria. The kidnappers started kidnapping our children so that you cannot fight them while they are with the children. Can you go there and fight them? If you fight them, you are killing the children. They know what they are doing by kidnapping these children. They want to use these children as a strategy to block themselves. Should get anybody is coming. Look, let me tell you, when our security men were supposed to strike, they don't strike. It is not that they are with our children, whether the children or whatsoever, they now want to fight. Who are you going to fight? The children that they kidnap? Let us start deceiving ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What this caller has just said is that there should be secret strategy by the security agencies in tackling insecurity. The government should also have strategy, but it should not be announced until implemented, so that there will be what we call element of surprise. That's what he's saying. We have another caller. Good afternoon. Your name, where are you calling from?
Hello.
Your name, where are you calling from? Okay, I think we have network problem there. Yes, Akalame, you were making a...
Yes, you see, the communities, as you speak, though they have no community without vigilante, but they don't have the kind of weapon to withstand those guys inside the bush. The kind of weapon they use in the forest, 5 of them can pursue everybody in the community. Because that's why the government have to empower the vigilante.
Are you saying they should upgrade the weapons?
Yes, upgrade.
What they use now?
Yes, yes. They should go.
From
yes, they should go with the top. They should go into sophisticated. Okay. Empower them, pay them stipends, let them know what they are doing. And sometimes, if I drive around Benin, I see some vigilante on the road with police officers. For what? Sometimes I ask questions. Why? Why are they there? They're not supposed to be there. Let them stay where they should be.
They should be separated.
What are they doing on the road? They cannot be on the road inside the town now. Okay. How can a vigilante ask you to slow down? What do you want to see inside the vehicle? Leave the work for police now.
They should go to the villages.
Let's go to the villages. Go to the villages. You see, it's annoying. What is vigilante? What are they doing on the road with police officers? You see 3 people, you see 2 vigilante members.
Okay, we have another caller. Good afternoon. Your name, where are you calling from? Okay, and we're having network problem with that particular caller. Okay.
Yeah, the governor should empower the vigilante, okay, as he has started. I saw him buy, and the governor is doing very well. I see he's doing some things that I've seen. I saw him bought some vehicles, motorbikes. Yeah. At least the guy is doing well. He cannot ride on those people, police that will use them.
We have another caller. Let's speak. Hello. Your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Advocate. I come back. Yeah, see, you see, the issue of vigilante is really worrisome because the vigilante we are having nowadays is either they are in a burial ceremony or they are just in the township where there are people. Is there the essence of setting them up? It's something they need to look into.
Okay, I apologize for that technical hitch, but we are glad to be back. We just got a caller who said that vigilantes are being found at different funeral ceremonies, funeral events. Is that the reason why they were set up? So whoever is in charge of the Edo security network, please listen to that caller. Vigilantes should not be found in funeral events. They should be carrying out their duties of ensuring security of lives and property, different nooks and crannies of the states. Okay. Okay. Your concluding remarks, Bishop Lokemona.
As I said before, let the government empower the vigilantes. Give them good weapon, give them good salary. Then also work with the Okagele so that they can use their boy when they start the community system to protect the community.
Yes, I said something just now that a developer, the day you step on your land in any community, Okagele will send boys there. How is Okagele aware that somebody is about to start development? Can they use that same pattern to ensure security
in their community?
So that's a challenge to all the youth leaders in Edo State, the Okagele, the youth leaders, the different communities. That strategy people use in monitoring whoever wants to build. You need to monitor your community to know whenever strangers enter your community. Okay, we have this caller. This will be the last caller on the show. Your name? Where are you calling from? Okay, go on from Igwebe.
All the local government in those states, they are not working. They are not working. They are where they put them and they will go there.
Maybe they were invited.
They're not invited.
Okay, thank you very much. Your concluding remark, Dr. Kilame, just a quick one.
Yeah,
concluding remark.
So we should try as much as possible to strengthen our democratic institutions,
okay,
like the INEC, to ensure that people confidence is being restored,
okay,
and so that we have confidence in our democracy. Government should prioritize security, so that everybody will be secured, will be happy to do what you have our daily activities, so that Nigeria can be. We are Giant of Africa, and we remain Africa, and we are hopeful Nigeria will still take that status again and again.
Your concluding remark, Bishop Lokemona.
Well, I advise the Nigerian government, especially my state governor, to make security is like a personal business, okay, so that things can get better for we the Edo life. We are not lazy, we can make this for ourselves.
Thank you very much. Well, that's the show, 60 Minutes Nigeria. I hope you've enjoyed every bit of this week's edition of the program. We still have some callers, but unfortunately, time is up. Hopefully next week you may have the opportunity to also contribute. But it must be said that security is the job of everyone. It's not only government, it's not only the security agencies. If you see anything, say something. And we must say that for the political elites, you must heed the call, the advice of my guest. The position you occupy today is not personal position, it is held in trust. You were elected to represent the people. The money is not your money. You have no right to use state funds for your personal work. So leaders must get that right. You have no right to approve any money for your wife, for your children, for your home. You have a salary, you have allowances. That's your money, not the state funds. You have no right to use it. So some persons believe that maybe they are elected, oh, the state treasury is now your treasury. No, you can go to jail for that if convicted, if investigated by the FCC. On that note, I say thanks for being a part of the show. 60 Minutes Nigeria. We'll talk about what happens within Nigeria. My name is Egosa Agmolao. I thank my guests again for their contributions. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.
Ojúde aṣáájú ẹ̀ abẹ́rẹ́ pẹ́. Àyàbá aṣáájú ẹ̀ abẹ́rẹ́ pẹ́. Àlàyé aṣáájú ẹ̀ abẹ́rẹ́ pẹ́. Ẹgbẹ̀dúwà.
ITV, certainly the best. ITV, certainly the best.
Hello there, thank you for joining us on this special interview series on independent television. And I'm Sonny Duke Okosun. Our guest today on the program is the Ambassador of the European Union to Nigeria and ECOWAS. As a matter of fact, the Ambassador of the European Delegation to Nigeria and ECOWAS, His Excellency Ambassador Kotia Migno. Thank you for obliging us your time.
Thank you very much for your kind invitation, sir.
Okay, how would you describe your presence in Benin so far? Is this your first time in Benin City?
Actually, it's my second time, but I came in a private visit the first time because I hadn't presented my credentials yet to Mr. President, so I could not engage officially by the time. So this time it's the first official visit. And I came really with an intention to see how, to review the cooperation we are having with Edo State and to try to see how we can scale it up. But I took the opportunity to visit yesterday to participate to a private preview of the Museum of West African Arts here in Edo State, which is a project that I already saw last year when I came first to Benin City.
Also, so how would you describe the level of partnership between the European Union and, of course, Nigeria, and particularly Edo State?
Well, with Nigeria, the European Union, together with its member states and its development banks, which we call Team Europe, I think is the first partner, is Nigeria's first partner in many, many areas, in trade and investment in particular, and also in cooperation in many areas. And we have 730 million euros in grants for bilateral cooperation with Nigeria between 2041 and 2027, plus also sizable amounts of loans, subsidized loans. And with Edo State, we've had good cooperation in several areas. I'm thinking in particular of support to migration governance and support to stranded migrants returning to Nigeria, and many of them are from Edo State. And in the last few years, we supported more than 23,000 people to come back and reintegrate into their communities nationally, and many of them in Edo State, just to name an example. So voilà, we think we can do more in other areas. We're also working in digital economy, in renewable energy, and also in projects for communities. But I always come with states so important like Edo State with an idea of how to try to improve and strengthen what we are doing already.
All right. What is the policy thrust of the European Union in terms of opportunities for young people as it relates to education?
Well, for us, education is key, and young people are a cross-cutting priority in a country like Nigeria. So in all our projects, we integrate a dimension for young people and also for women. And in particular, as far as young people are concerned, we are funding a big national project called Nigeria Jubilee Fellowship Program. It's about helping young graduates to integrate into labor markets by funding a 12-month scholarship for having internships in medium and small size enterprises or public service to get a first professional experience. And this is something that we are now scaling up with the federal government. And we are also offering possibilities of studies in Europe, particularly through the Erasmus program. We have more than 100 Nigerians going every year to Europe to study a master in the framework of the Erasmus program.
All right. What is the policy thrust of the European Union in terms of opportunities for young people as it relates to education?
Well, for us, education is key, and young people are a cross-cutting priority in a country like Nigeria. So in all our projects, we integrate a dimension for young people and also for women. And in particular, as far as young people are concerned, we are funding a big national project called Nigeria Jubilee Fellowship Program. It's about helping young graduates to integrate into labor markets by funding a 12-month scholarship for having internships in medium and small size enterprises or public service to get a first professional experience, and this is something that we are now scaling up with the federal government. And we are also offering possibilities of studies in Europe, in particular through the Erasmus program. We have more than 100 Nigerians going every year to Europe to study a master in the framework of the Erasmus program in particular.
Fantastic. If you just join us, we have with us the ambassador of the European Commission delegation to Nigeria and Africa, who is in Edo State currently on a private visit, engaging him on a wide range of issues, looking at the partnership between the Commission and Nigeria, and particularly Edo State. Ambassador Mignot, let me quickly take you on a trending issue in Nigeria right now, which has to do with violence, extremism, and the talk around genocide against Christians is gaining momentum across the world, particularly in the US and several other places. What's the Commission's perspectives on this issue, and what is the intention in terms of helping Nigeria to deal with banditry, Boko Haram, and all other extremism that we're seeing playing up in the country right now?
I think it's important not to exaggerate or oversimplify situations which are very complex in Nigeria in terms of violence and insecurity. Of course, it's a big concern for everybody, including for us. We are very much committed with freedom of religion and belief in particular, and of course, any attack against communities or individuals because of their religion must be condemned, are unacceptable. But at the same time, we stand in solidarity with Nigeria, with the victims of the attacks, of course, and with the overwhelming majority of Nigerians who are willing to coexist peacefully beyond ethnic or religious differences. And so we stand in solidarity with Nigeria to fight the many drivers of violence and insecurity. And religion is only one of them. And we've been supporting Nigeria for many years through many projects of peace building, of de-radicalization, demobilization of former members of non-state armed groups, for instance. And we are ready to do more. The European Union some 12 years ago received the Nobel Prize for Peace. And so we always feel the necessity to be up to this great distinction that we received, to work on peace building, to work also and strengthen our relationship on security and defense with Nigeria, but in a spirit of partnership and of respect for Nigeria's sovereignty.
Fantastic. You're here specifically because of the Museum of West African Arts, MOA, which of course was launched just a few days ago. But what's your take on the current issues surrounding the Museum of West African Arts, particularly against the background of some of the things that happened there, during the inauguration of the center? You were there.
I was there. It was not an inauguration of the museum, actually. Okay. It was just a private preview, because the organizer, I think, very wisely decided, as there were some criticisms, to postpone the formal inauguration of the museum. They announced this already a few days ago. And so yesterday was just a private preview for partners, friends, diplomats like myself and other European ambassadors. The EU has no direct involvement in this project. We are not funding this project. We might do it in the future because we want to partner more with museums and cultural institutions in West Africa and Nigeria, but we have no direct involvement so far. So I came here really to see the advancement of this very wonderful project I discovered last year when I came first, which is a great opportunity for Edo State, for Nigeria, and for West Africa. It's a West African museum. It's not about only Benin or Edo State or Nigeria even, it's West African. And I must say that the experience that we had yesterday was quite unpleasant and deplorable, because this private event on a private property was disrupted by so-called protesters who came in, allowed by the police, because there was security all around, but they left them in. And they disrupted the whole event. So it's exactly how you scale off. You scale off investors and development partners coming in good faith, to partner with your community. And Germany, for instance, has invested 8.5 million euros in this project. If now they see that this project cannot operate normally, I mean, the conclusions will be quite clear, not only for Germany, but for all European stakeholders.
Fantastic. Let's look at a general issue that relates to the involvement of the Western world in Africa in terms of development, in terms of partnership, in terms of insecurity. Talking about partnership, we're seeing, the European Union, for example, always disposed to giving loans to African countries, Nigeria inclusive. The perspective of these loans being a trap for developing countries, underdeveloped countries. What are your thoughts? What's the Commission perspectives on this?
Well, this is a trap where we felt collectively, the lenders and our African partners 30 years ago, and we had at the time to pardon part of this debt, to do a whole work to get out of this situation. So now, through, in particular, our new cooperation strategy, which is called the Global Gateway Strategy, we are very attentive not to fall again into this trap. So we limit the level of indebtedness of partner countries. We give subsidized loans. We don't want to fall again into this trap. And what we are seeing with concern is that African countries, some of them, are falling again into this situation with other lenders, not the European Union, because we've learned from our first experience. So this is why now we work very much with financial instruments, blending loans with grants, for instance, subsidized loans which create revenues for the country, so making sure that they can be reimbursed. So it's really a point we are very attentive to.
On a global scale, we've seen the disappearance of peace, so to speak, at the global level. I mean, the Hamas-Israeli crisis there's a ceasefire, there's some sort of agreement, but we're still seeing some measure of violence. We saw recently the RSF activities in Sudan, particularly in Al-Fasher. That crisis is still going on. And these activities or events that are unfolding globally that undermines peace globally, what's your perspective of the fact that it's like the world is hamstrung in terms of dealing with these issues, nipping them at the bud before it blossoms, it flourishes, snowballs into huge crisis like you're seeing now in Sudan. Hunger is there in Hamas. There's starvation, there's poverty, and all of these issues happening. Why is it so difficult for the world leaders to have a consensus in terms of how they can collectively respond to these issues?
Because we have collective rules in the United Nations Charter, international law. And what we have seen over the last 10 years or so is that very important players have not respected these rules. Take the case of Russia in particular.
Yeah, Russia and Ukraine.
The Russian invasion to Ukraine,
yeah,
which started in fact in 2014, then it became full scale in 2022. Then we, each from a permanent member of the Security Council, a country which is supposed to be a guarantor of these rules, then it shows that everybody can do anything and violates international law without punishment. And so this is why it's so important, and this is why the European Union insisted so much that all countries in the world had to condemn the Russian invasion to Ukraine. And most countries, including Nigeria, have done that. But others, including large democracies, have not done so.
When you say large democracy, are you talking about the US?
The US has done so, but others have not.
Okay.
And then, other crises also popped up. And then when the law starts to be broken here and there, it just becomes contagious.
Ambassador Gottner Mignot, thank you so much for your time. Truly appreciate this conversation.
Pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I've been talking with Ambassador Mignot, who is the head of the European delegation to Nigeria and Africa, is currently in Edo State on a visit, and we've been engaging him on a wide range of issues. Thank you for staying with us and have a beautiful day ahead. Bye for now.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.
ITV, certainly the best.
Omonoba Nedu Ukwakolopolo, Ewai II, Oba of Benin, stepped out majestically with loud crowd to perform the Sultan rites of his late mother, Queen Mother Ioba Omoni Ikoyeme, Ioba Ewai II, who departed this world 49 years ago. Isoton is a traditional rite of the procession in memory of the departed person's spirit in Benin Kingdom. It is usually heralded by public display of the departed person's influence during their sojourn on earth. The display of a human effigy symbolizing the departed royal matriarch was preceded by the Oba of Benin, who led the procession from his palace to the Immortal Shrine at King Square in Benin City, where he offered prayers for the repose of the soul of the Queen Mother, Ioba Ewai II. Thereafter, a priest assigned to the Immortal Shrine offered Oba Ewai II items for Isoton on behalf of his family. However, Chok, known as Uri, represented a mixture from royal fans after ancestral spirits were invoked to bear witness and announce his arrival. On his way home, Oba Ewai paid tributes at various pilgrimage sites, including Queen Idia Tomb, the side Oba Market, where a cheerful crowd of traders abandoned their wares to catch a glimpse of the royal personage and join in the celebration.
ITV, certainly the best.